Can you, it was a long day yesterday, but can you still remember what sort of topic we discussed yesterday? 4 different topics. The first one? You already forgot about me already?
Documentation.
One person?
Sample management.
Sample management. The second one?
Documentation.
Documentation. The third one?
SOP.
Me.
The fourth one? We missed one.
Data recording and reporting.
Data recording and reporting. So, I would like to ask the first group, 1 to 6. Oh, everybody of you. The first group will be about sample management. The second 6 will be about data recording. The third 6 will be about documentation. The fourth 6 will be about SOP. Take 1 minute to think what was the most important message that you receive. I know everybody already working with sample management, but what was important for you to remember? Yeah, I have to put this into my lab. Oh, I didn't hear this before. Oh, this is something new. Only something that triggers you that you want to do in your lab. Sure, you can discuss, you can contemplate, take 1 minute, and when the 1 minute is over, each of you will be standing and saying what is the important stuff you get in certain topic. Over? Yes, okay. First group, please stand. Just stand on your, behind your table.
Labeling. Sorry, maybe I misinterpret your question.
You say something new or something that you think is not being done correctly or something that you should do in your lab in order to make things better.
Sorry. I passed on.
Right now, pass. Okay. Go ahead.
Completely SOP. Completely SOP.
You are about specimen collection. This is a group of specimen collection. Specimen management.
SOP off.
Pass.
Maybe something new. I need to requisition form and all the documentation about collection of sampling. Thank you.
It's make me to more aware about every step in a sample management to make more like avoid about the dangers, about the transportation dangers, and more aware to make the clear SOP to sample management.
Okay, one thing.
Control to each step out the way to ensure the sample identity and integrity and turn the quality of the data.
Okay.
A dedicated site for the storage of the samples.
Better archiving.
Good. You?
Storage sample. Sample.
Have you seen a Bonvita quiz contest in India? It's called a rapid firing round. We are in the morning. We shouldn't be like, slow like this. Tuck, 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 tuck.
Otherwise,
you should pass the mic like that and everybody coming out with an answer. Right? Yep. The next group should be like that. Let's see. Group 1 now, buck up.
Okay.
Data of storage sample.
Data on storage sample. Good. Thank you, group 1. Group 2. sample group 2, you are with
Data recording.
data recording.
I think I give you this microphone because I don't think that microphone is strong enough.
Okay, please.
From my personal experience, maybe if we add something to the data, we have to initial and date it some routinely, like addition.
Put the system on. Yeah. Louder.
Okay. If we have to rewrite the data, the information in the different form, then we cannot add anything that we don't have the information.
Fit for purpose.
So we know if there is no data, there is no visibility, there is no validity, there is no priority. So there is the importance of data. The data recording and reporting is the prerequisite for quality, process quality. So it is necessary for the validity of research.
Keep it short.
Okay, thank you.
Good.
I'm wondering whether they are doing session 2 or session
3. Yes. This is about data.
You're talking about documents, okay?
No, data recording. They are about data recording. Keep it short.
Okay. Data recording is important to ensure confidentiality, and we have 2 types of data: source data and source document.
Data recording should be include more documents like legal, something legal document like ethical clearance and informed consent.
Is it about data recording or about documentation?
I think it's
Pass. What you?
So we need to ensure to use like good quality materials in to make a label on the like specimens so that we can write that down. Write identification on the samples clearly, and it will not wash away because of like condensation or whatever. So it is important to keep track of everything. So everything must be clear.
Good. Keep tracking on everything that is being done in the lab. Group. I'm rich.
Give the louder one to them. This is this one.
Oh, this is the good one. Yes.
On me, everything seems good.
Okay. Paper document or electronic document?
I have to my lab document control, so all the staff use the same document.
All document must can be traceable. There is 2 kind of document and record. Document description, guidance, record is recording the report.
In the lab, we should have a worksheet. So everything we done in the lab must be written in the worksheet, I think.
Documents shows that there was a compliance with the protocol.
Good. We are now in our pace. Thank you. The last one.
I think we will try to make a good draft to maybe renew our SOP.
After the draft, we review the SOPs.
During making the SOPs, we need to remember 4 W and 1 H. That is what are we doing, where are we doing, who is going to do it, why we are doing, and how we are going to do it.
Fantastic.
If we adopt an SOP from a different language, we should translate, validate before we implement.
SOP is a lifestyle.
SOP harus mudah dimengerti dan efisiensi bagi staffnya.
Okay, understandable and efficient in the language.
SOP should be repeatable, so that if there's a personnel turnover, it can be done by others.
Good. Farah, you want something to add?
Yeah, I think I was a little concerned about the source data and the source document Would you want to clarify? Okay, things. Okay? We need to understand source data is that first generated data. Right? It could be from a machine, it could be what you are seeing under a microscope, it could be something that you're looking at an instrument and copying, but that's the first information that you gather. And the document on which you first get that information, be it written or be it a printout, that document is called a source document. Right? Anything else that you do thereafter, you copy it into something else and then into something, you're next making a report. A report now becomes a secondary document because you're copying the data from the primary document now and producing a result or report and giving it to the physician. Yesterday you also did another activity. You compared the source document with a document called as a case report form. And a case report form is an example of a secondary document because you're copying all your information and sending it to the data management in a form that they can analyze, right? So the whole idea is that anything that you see in any other document other than the source document can have an error. The most trustworthy, the most dependable data is on the source document. So in research, you should not destroy the source document. It's okay even if you throw your report off, doesn't matter, because we have the source document and we can always go back to it. But if you throw away your source document and then you say, I have nicely printed reports, I have everything else, we don't want that to happen, right? So please be sure what's a primary document or a source document and what is a secondary or a transcribed document. That's very, very crucial in research. Are we clear? Okay, perfect.
Okay, so say you are you did your analysis and you forgot to bring your notes with you and you can only find a sheet of paper and or a formula, and then you rewrite in your logbook. Will you throw away that piece of paper? What would you do with it? What would you do with that piece of paper?
I usually clip it with the logbook.
Good. So make sure it is safe in where it should be. You're not put it like in the drawer. You can paste it on your logbook on which you can always refer to.
That also takes us to the fact that we don't want to keep changing your source document. Today use your palm to write a data, tomorrow use a scribbling pad, and the day after, there are these filter paper sheets on the lab bench. I've seen people do microscopy and they write all the results there on that sheet that you put for blotting water or stains. I've seen that. So we don't want you to keep changing. Keep your source document consistent, and as Yaya said, should there be a need, please keep that piece of paper very carefully with you.